Hello everybody, it's Craig, the real estate investor. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about what do you do when you have very little money. I know that most of you are not homeless, but a lot of you are low on funds. And although I consider myself a fairly successful person, there have been at least 2 or 3 times in my life when I've had like less than $1,000 in the bank. But the good news is that each time, I was able to still do deals, even though very low on money. So what should a person do if they're broke, or they're down to their last, $2,000, or, something like that? Well, the answer is real estate, okay? Now, because I'm a real estate investor, I'm looking for deals. If you have a house, a condo, commercial building, or land that you really want to get rid of, I'll buy it. And this is my email address, craigsmartandcute@aol.com. So I hope that this will give you guys an idea about how to find deals. You gotta put yourself out there. You gotta let the whole world know, either from your website or from Facebook, Craigslist. You gotta use the power of the social media in order to get your, company name out there, about 7 years ago, I lost my job. I used to be a lawyer, but then finally the day came when I lost my license to practice. I lost my job. Oh, what am I gonna do? God, I'm fucked. Well, that's the way it could be for most people, okay? But number one, I wasn't a particularly successful lawyer, and number two, I had a backup. I'd already done some real estate deals, while I was practicing law, so I had somewhere to turn to. And in fact, probably it was one of the best things that could have happened to me, because now I don't have a job anymore, so I have to kind of go into business for myself. I don't have a choice now. So sometimes life can actually, you can get lucky sometimes, or sometimes something that looks bad is actually quite a good thing for you. Okay, I know that a lot of you are not in a great situation financially. Wow, I lost my job, got the bills piling up. Now I got to support my family, or I got a kid or wife I got to, take care of. Holy crap! What to do? Or I'm making only $10 an hour at McDonald's, and the IRS is taking about 1/3 of my paycheck every 2 weeks. Now that was me during the college days. I was working fast food and, making, $10 an hour. What to do? You need to change careers and do things different. And this is what this is all about. Think outside the box. And this is how we get ahead and build wealth. First thing is the correct mindset. Now today we're going to talk about wholesaling. What? What is that? What am I talking about? Okay. It's basically flipping a house, flipping a piece of real estate. When I say flipping a piece of real estate, real estate doesn't just come in the form of a house. You can have a house, you can have a condo, you can have a piece of land, you can have a commercial building. Okay, house is number one, no question. But these other types of real estate are also worth looking into. Okay? Why? Because 90% of the investors are flocking only to homes. So there's competition out there for houses. The basic concept, when you're flipping a house, is buy low, sell high. Okay. Hey man, I've heard that before. I'm not, learning anything new there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, everybody has probably seen flip this house, and there are probably, hundreds of people trying to do that. Okay, but hey, don't they make it look easy on that show? Okay? You buy it for $400, you sell it for $800, you clear about $300. Woo! Now, if I could do that every single month, God, I'd be a millionaire in no time. But, if any of you guys have ever tried this, I know that some of you are going to get your face handed to you trying this type of stuff, okay? Because the number one thing I'm finding is it isn't that easy to do this, The problem is that mostly it's the professional investor with 10 years experience behind him and a whole lot of cash. They are succeeding in this. But, okay, so what should I do? Well, I would not attempt a retail flip. In other words, like a flip this house type of thing, until you have maybe about 1 year of real estate experience. I want you guys to start out wholesaling, okay? It doesn't have to be a house. It can be a house. It could be a condo. It could be a piece of land. It could be a commercial office space. There's a lot of competition out there for houses, okay? You're battling against the professional. Maybe sometimes a big company are going into flipping a little bit. And it's very hard to compete against that. Okay. Now the area I'm studying right now is I'm studying how do I flip a note, and maybe we'll go into that in another video. But my point is, you don't have to just do houses. There are a lot of other good vehicles out there. Okay, step one. How do I get started in this? What should I do? Okay. Now, the first thing, and this isn't that difficult for most of you, assemble your buyer's list. Okay? What do I mean by that? Well, who buys notes or real estate with cash? Well, the investor does. Look for rich guys. How do I find these people? Well, join the chess club, join a Facebook group, join the pigeon club, join the tennis club. There are just dozens of ways to meet or get in contact with rich people, okay? Go to the real estate club, go to the real estate investors club. How about that, rich uncle you got, or, even better, a family member that is doing real estate. How about just a friend of yours, So my point is, sometimes in real estate, you can't do it alone. You need help. Partner up. Don't be afraid to find someone that's got money that'll help you get started, Okay. Now, it's not really that hard, but I want you to just start and think of, okay, who's a rich guy or who's an investor. Put him on the list with his name and phone number, okay? Now, where do I find these people? Again, look on Craigslist. You're gonna look all over your city. You're gonna find John buys houses, or this guy buys houses. Who hasn't seen that in your city? Take down the phone number. He's probably an investor, Okay, I want you to build up that list. Get it up, one guy, two guy, three guys. Whatever it takes, get to the point where you have at least 5 potential buyers of whatever the deal is. Tell me a rich guy who doesn't own some real estate, Most of them do, Anyway, so it shouldn't take you more than maybe, a couple of weeks or a month to start assembling your list. Now, why are you assembling this list? Well, it's very simple. Once you find a deal, I want you to start contacting these people. Now, it's good if you have personal contact. If you're friends with the rich guy, that's great. Or you got the rich uncle. Or it could be even an immediate family member. Maybe it's your dad. Maybe it's your brother. This is great. Great to have those connections. What should I do? Okay. Well, here's what you should do. Get that website up. Use GoDaddy. $20 a year. Hey, big deal. It shouldn't take you that long to get your website up. Hey, Craig buys houses. John buys houses. Just make it simple. Get get that domain up. If the domain is taken, be willing to pay a few bucks for it, or do something original like Ezekiel buys houses. Well, how many people are named Ezekiel? Not too many, but that still might be a domain name which is taken. But anyway, you will be able to do it. Anyway, my point is, get people calling you, Now, it's good that you call motivated sellers, but it's also good when they contact you. That's even better, because you don't have to do as much work. Get that phone ringing. get off that tail and start hustling. You know, that's really the thing, you know. I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. I'm tired of being a poor ass broke. You know. Anyway, use Craigslist. It's got all kinds of sellers of real estate on there. Don't be afraid. Send out emails. Don't be afraid. There's a phone number. Use the phone, you know. Email those prospects. Even send out mail to the prospect. Snail mail. Yeah, that's what I said, you know. Anyway, the reason I'm telling you this is because this is how sometimes I'm going to get deals. Straight out of Craigslist. Now life, you got to realize, is a numbers game, you know. I mean, I'm a single guy. I like to date beautiful women, you know, don't we all? You know? How do you find them, you know? So I joined the dating club, the dating site, you know. They've got hundreds and hundreds of beautiful women on there. Okay, what am I going to do? You can send out emails to them. You go out, send out 50 emails to beautiful women. And I guarantee you, you're probably going to eventually come up with something. Look at me. I'm kind of an old, ugly dude. You know, I'm not athletic. I'm a short guy. I'm kind of skinny. There's no muscles. Yet, it's quite possible that even though, you know, let's say I send out 50 emails, 20 just come out rejection. You're too old for me. You're too ugly for me. You, whatever it is, you know, you're a short guy. You're, you know, you're not like a politician or a movie star or a rock star. So you're going to get 20 of those. Okay. So I'm going to get 20 coming back that the girl is ugly, or she's married, or she's a hooker. Eliminate those. But I'm going to get 10 responses back that are positive. And so that's what you're looking for. Out of those 10 women that are positive, you know, you're going to maybe get half of those, you know, to have a date with you. And basically, you know, stay positive, because, you know, if you look at the negative, you're going to fail. So have a positive mental attitude about whatever you're going to do. You know, that's the point. So what is my point? Keep knocking on the door. Keep knocking on the door, and you'll eventually succeed. Anyway, folks, it's at the end of the video, and thanks for watching.